WrestleMania is where legends are made and where WWE somehow still manages to fumble the ball. These are the moments that should have been immortal and absolutely were not. For all its pageantry, history and self-proclaimed greatness, WWE has an almost supernatural ability to overthink its biggest show of the year. This list isn't about bad matches, it's about moments that thing the company loves so much that were right there, perfectly set up, only to be missed through hesitation, ego, or spectacularly bad judgment. I'm Nico Luro, welcome to Extreme Channel. Let's count these moments down. Number 10, Nakamura losing to AJ Styles. Shinsuke Nakamura was white hot coming off his Royal Rumble win, complete with an all-time WrestleMania entrance and genuine fan momentum. And then WWE blinked. Instead of pulling the trigger, Nakamura lost, turned heel in a feud that never really worked, and proceeded to lose 5 more title matches to AJ Styles. Any aura he had was slowly bled dry, and he never again felt like a true top-tier player, a ready-made star bottlenecked by indecision. Number 9, Booker T losing at WrestleMania 19. The moment Triple H uttered, "People like you don't win titles," the outcome became obvious. Booker had to win. Instead, the story concluded with the villain being rewarded, undercutting months of build and leaving a genuinely sour taste. A WrestleMania victory could have re-established Booker as a long-term main eventer after the Evasion debacle, more on that later. Instead, it cemented his ceiling. Number 8, Daniel Bryan's 18-second squash. WWE completely misjudged how over Daniel Bryan was, and Sheamus paid the price. The infamous 18-second squash didn't make Sheamus a star. It made him resented. Bryan lost the WrestleMania moment, and Sheamus lost what could have been a career-defining showcase. Nobody won, least of all the fans. Number 7, Cody Rhodes losing at WrestleMania 39. Yes, this one's controversial, but stick with it. Cody was over. The Bloodline story had peaked, and after WrestleMania 39, Roman Reigns largely vanished, defending the world title on just one occasion against Jey Uso. WrestleMania 40 didn't fix this, it delayed it, repeating the Royal Rumble win and shifting focus toward The Rock's involvement rather than Cody's story. Sometimes striking while the iron is hot matters. This was one of those times. Rock vs. Hogan not closing WrestleMania 18. Sometimes the audience tells you exactly what the main event should be. Rock vs. Hogan wasn't just a match, it was lightning in a bottle. The crowd turned Hulk Hogan babyface in real time, creating one of the loudest atmospheres in WrestleMania history. And then, the show ended with Triple H and Jericho. Perfectly fine match, absolutely wrong closer. Number 5, Rey Mysterio's underwhelming title win at WrestleMania 22. Rey Mysterio needed to win, that part was non-negotiable, but giving him just 9 minutes in a triple threat match with Kurt Angle and Randy Orton after months of Randy Orton's emotionally charged storytelling tied to Eddie Guerrero's legacy and death felt strangely dismissive. The match was good, the moment should have been unforgettable. Instead, it fizzled at best. Number 4, the WrestleMania 2000 main event. The year 2000 was WWE at its creative peak. Triple H and The Rock were red hot, Stone Cold's absence had refreshed the main event scene, and everything was pointing towards a generational showdown. Instead, we got a convoluted 4-way with a McMahon in every corner and the Big Show. It wasn't bad, but it didn't feel like a WrestleMania match. Saving the real match for Backlash may have boosted buy rates, but it sacrificed the prestige of the biggest show of the year. Number 3, Sting losing to Triple H. Sting's WrestleMania debut should have been sacred. Instead, he lost in a match framed like WWE vs WCW with interference from the MWO, the very group Sting spent years fighting. Tone-deaf storytelling, a baffling finish, and a debut that did more harm than good. Sometimes history doesn't need to be rewritten, just respected. Number 2, Hogan vs. Flair never happening at WrestleMania 8. If there's one dream match that had to happen on the WrestleMania stage, surely this was it. Hogan versus Flair, Immortal versus Nature Boy, WWE versus NWA ideology. They were both available. The audience was ready. And WWE just didn't think it would sell. A decision rooted in ego, that sounds familiar, and short-sighted booking robbed wrestling of what could have been the biggest main event in history. And number one, the invasion not ending at WrestleMania 18. The invasion should have been wrestling's endgame. Instead, it was rushed, uneven, and ultimately blown off at Survivor Series. The angle needed time, equality between rosters, and a proper climax. More ego got involved here. That climax should have been WrestleMania. Imagine WrestleMania 18 with the future of wrestling on the line, culminating in Rock versus Hogan under that added weight. History was begging to be made. Instead, it was passed over like a fart. And those are the biggest WrestleMania missed opportunities. Moments that could have been legend, wait for it, dairy, yes really, if only WWE had trusted its own momentum. But let me know, which one still annoys you the most? And if you want to see more Extreme Channel content, make sure you are following us on Facebook and visit the link in our description or the on-screen prompt now to watch more on Extreme. I'm Nico Luo. See you next time.